Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5. Something. That's fine.
Please select a mission.
The Legend of Zelda Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
This contract comes
So this is an interesting one.
in Afghanistan.
This is when the enemies actually start like fortifying themselves.
Units in the region.
Oh yeah, I really like this mission.
This information comes from a mole planted within the Soviet Arab Support Organization. The guerrillas see this as a one-of-a-kind chance to weaken the Soviet forces in one stroke. But if they act themselves, it'll expose the existence of their mole. That's why this job falls to us. The request is simple. Eliminate the 3 pigs, by any means. If these commanders are as good as they say, it'd be a shame to kill them. But I leave that decision up to you.
Mission
So there's a
accepted.
task in this one that I won't be doing because it's dumb. It's essentially like listen to all 3 commanders talk to each other, and it just takes too long, so I'm not showing it, but you can do it.
Deploying.
Yeah, I've done it. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good conversation, but it just takes way too long.
Yeah, they talk about Big Boss.
A lot.
Yeah. They all want Big Boss to notice them. Little do they know he hasn't noticed them. In the worst way possible.
Ocelot's crying in Mother Base.
Mission is to eliminate all 3.
Why won't he phone me?
It's up to you, boss. Good luck.
Do you think the Mother Base soldiers do that for fun?
Fulton each other?
Yeah.
I feel like Snake's the only one who has Fultons.
Nah. I mean, you know that he doesn't, because you can play as any Mother Base soldier and they all have phones.
No, I know that, but I feel like unless they're out on a mission...
I feel like they could get their hands on them.
Take a look.
I mean, there is that one mission in the Japanese version where they wrestle naked, Kaz and Big Boss, and Kaz has a Fulton. Somehow.
What?
You don't remember that?
No?
There's on the Japanese version of Peace Walker, there's a cassette tape where Big Boss and Kaz fight in the shower naked.
That's not Japanese.
Yeah, it is.
He and Snake got into one of their rare fights, and I was there to see it. They burst out of the showers, completely naked, trading punches. I am no child. The sight of a naked man does not make me blush, but this was something else. Maybe this'll teach you, Snake yelled as he slammed his fists into Miller's chest. I heard later that apparently he had been two-timing someone, and that same someone had gone to Snake with her troubles. As I see it, it is her own fault for letting herself be deceived like that. If she is too dumb to see through Miller's lies, then she got what she deserved. But this was not the first time it had happened, or the second, and Snake read Miller the riot act. Miller argued back, and what began as a shouting match turned into a fist fight.
I wish that the date with Kaz was canon.
Yeah, I do too.
I think the Paz one is canon, but the Kaz
You know what
one
weapon
isn't.
that I'm actually kind of surprised doesn't make an appearance in this game?
Tanegashima?
The Patriot.
Yes, the Tanegashima.
Yeah.
Well, no, the Patriot is different. That's the one that the boss uses, right?
Yeah.
I think that's in this.
No, it's not.
Pretty sure it is.
I have yet to unlock it, and I've gotten the achievement for unlocking everything.
Oh.
I'm surprised that Konami didn't make that DLC.
Yet.
Yeah. Good.
This is just a task. This isn't, I actually had to do this a couple times because I didn't get the timing right. Because if you take too long here, the commanders will be, like, all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But I was actually able to do this perfectly to where they were exactly all where I wanted them.
Where were the other drugs going? I saw this in Batman Begins.
Snake, that hasn't come out yet.
You're
How do I
free
know
of
this?
time paradox!
Then everything just stops existing because of Batman Begins. So yeah, there's a prisoner. I think there's actually 2 of them.
Updated.
Again, missions like these get so much easier when you have DD.
Yeah.
I think it's a couple of videos from now we'll get them.
I mean, it's like, what, 6 missions or something like that?
It's
you
6
unlock them?
missions.
So-
We've done about 4 or 5 at this point. I think we have to do 1 more and then we'll get them.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Not counting this one.
Haven't we been here? Yeah, this is where we got Kaz,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm. Kaz should be in that next room.
Still.
What are you doing there?
That was Decoy Octopus.
Yeah. That'd be silly.
I'm surprised that Decoy Octopus wasn't in anything else.
Well, they reused the concept for
Uh-huh.
Decoy Octopus with Laughing Octopus.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the boss would have been, but
I still really enjoy that boss fight.
that's one of
Yep, I know what I said. We're
that's
just
one
gonna
of my
move past
favorite.
it.
That's one of my favorite boss fights. Also,
Yeah.
it's
That and,
it's probably my favorite of the Beauty and the Beast core.
Yeah, because Crying Wolf, I couldn't stand.
Oh, Crying Wolf is terrible.
Raging Raven, I didn't care for.
I like Raging Raven.
I didn't care for it.
I also like what's the Mantis one's
Screaming
name?
Mantis.
Screaming Mantis. I think she's cool. She's got a neat like gimmick to her, where like you can shoot down the dolls and then pick them up and use them.
She's wannabe Psycho Mantis.
She sort of is Psycho Mantis.
Psycho Mantis is controlling her.
Yeah. That game's so silly.
Yeah. Especially, I guess that kind of retcons 1 then?
What do you mean?
Because, like, Psycho Mantis was all like, this is the first time I've done a good thing ever and it feels so great.
No, it's just his ghost.
Yeah, but I feel like that kind of overwrites his character because he kind of died like, oh, being good is nice.
Well, what did he do? What was his one good thing? He opened a bookcase?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good for a guy who killed his own father and,
I
you know.
guess so. I really wish they went into that in this game.
I figured that was going to be part of the game. I kind of honestly figured they were maybe going to do something with Skullface being Poppy.
I was thinking that too.
But then they were
For
like,
no reason other than they both have skull faces.
yeah,
It's like a genetic thing. It has nothing to do with just them being just disfigured. They just happen to look like that.
Yeah, it's genetics.
Even though Psycho Mantis is Russian and
Skullface is like Ukrainian or
he's
something.
Hungarian, I think.
Hungarian, yeah. It's close enough.
Sure.
They could retcon it.
Let's see what would they retcon? Skullface or Psycho Mantis?
Skullface.
Why?
No, no.
That would be the harder one to do.
He's coming too.
Then, I don't know. Fucking, his mother is Russian. There you go.
The nationalities of these characters is already muddled enough.
I mean, yeah, Kaz is Japanese apparently, so figure that.
Well, no, that makes sense. I mean, he doesn't look it, but neither does Snake. And he's like one part Japanese as well.
Both snakes.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Look at that booty.
He's got a booty.
Booty,
Yeah, that was
booty,
actually
booty.
fairly, like, good there. That was, like, the first time I didn't really even get seen.
Yeah, you were a real master of stealth.
Yeah, I really did let the legend come back to life, didn't I?
Extraction arrived
And then-
at the base.
The horse breaks its leg.
Boss, glue is made out of horses. We're gonna
Guess
do
what we're
that.
gonna make D-horse.
D-glue. Or if you put it on the end, you get glued. Boss, please laugh at my jokes.
How did you get this number? Kaz, find out who's calling me.
Boss, that's Ocelot.
Ooh.
Never heard of him.
Ooh.
Yeah, Skullface is on the other end. How you I know?
I just love the in my little brain of fanfic, just Ocelot constantly trying to impress Big Boss.
So these guys were all exactly where I wanted them to be. That's the little house where they had their meeting. And they were all just getting in their jeeps. This was literally perfect.
Wow. What happened over there? I don't know why they have those voices. Oh no!
Yeah, they all sound like Mr. Bill.
Oh no!
This was really great, I think. If that was the driver.
Yeah,
The one captain already looks like he's just dead.
he's napping. I'm surprised you haven't run out of tranks.
I know. I'm about to.
Still got 10 left. Please tell me that. Oh, okay.
This is like the second time I've completely emptied out this base. But yeah, that's another thing where you can kill those guys or you can extract them. I always extract them.
Wait, so where's the third one?
He is over there. He's the one who He's the captain of this village, so he never leaves.
Target extracted. Good. Now for
These guys are like captains of like Vialo Village and stuff. Is this Vialo Village?
I don't remember. I'm not good with names.
target extracted.
But yeah, those guys are captains and commanders of other posts, whereas the last guy is the captain or commander. He's the captain commando of this post,
Okay.
so he'll never leave.
Balloon party.
Also, look at how good the AI is in this game.
Duh?
It gets better.
To extract him.
Like I get down. There's another guy somewhere.
Duh?
You're gonna be like bamboozled by this. I'm still not sure how I make it out of this. That guy can see me, and then there's another guy there.
Target.
So how do I give these guys the slip?
The box.
The anime box.
Oh no.
But seriously, if you were that guy, you would have seen me.
Yeah, I also
Correct.
would have seen the
box magically
box
transform
magically.
into anime.
I thought that was a guy, but now it's a box, so...
And now it's an anime box!
Are they gonna shoot it, or are they gonna ignore it? Because that's always a 50-50.
They just walk away.
They just walk away, really?
They just don't care. The one guy over there is gone.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is doing nothing. So I do that, and he didn't hear that either. Like, what happened?
Wow! Wow!
I think this one went pretty well. I kind of miss the Peace Walker, where instead of talking, they would just go like... So yeah, that's the objective there, is just get those 3 guys.
Now how do you get out?
You just phase through existence and wind up back at Mother Base.
Run, Barry, run!
I wish you could just teleport.
Exfiltrate out of the hot zone
Yeah,
like
sometimes
you
the helicopter takes way too long. And by sometimes,
I mean,
every
always,
time.
yeah.
Understood.
It never doesn't take too long. Sometimes it is just faster to exfiltrate the hot zone. But then you still have to call the helicopter anyway. So what's the point?
Yep.
Thankfully, through the magic of teleportation that Snake now has,
Yeah.
we're now here. And he gave it to Pequod as well.
Yeah. Gaining altitude.
Oh, Kiefer's also Pequod?
Uh-huh. Oh, at least he'd say more shit.
I mean, I really don't have a problem with the fact that he doesn't speak all that much. But
I wish when he spoke it had relevance.
Extraction.
there are a few coming up where he does have a lot of relevant things to say.
Because when he does speak normally, there is some presence behind it.
I think he, like I said before, I think Kiefer Sutherland's a very sincere actor. I think every time he talks in this game, he sounds like he means it, and he's not phoning it in, which is good, because usually when you get those celebs, they're always phoning it in. Like, look at Peter Dinklage in Destiny. That wizard came from the moon. That's bad.
Yeah.
Whereas, what was the Hamid doing? He sounded like he wanted to know. Sure, that might have been the first thing he said in the game,
the
but...
details of the meeting out of that commander. It seems you've been doing your job just a little too well.
Boss, I want you to wear this French maid outfit.
Do you want me to wear it instead, boss?
Sending in more men and new equipment. While things haven't exactly been easy for us up till now, they're about to get.
I don't know why I haven't posed like my Ocelot up there trying to get with the big boss.
More staff from each of the teams are active in the area.
Yeah, we have a medical team now. Hopefully we'll get a medical staff.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe a medic.
Maybe a medical, strut. There will be some interesting stuff on the strut. Just
Like what?
Strutting around and strutting our
Nothing
stuff.
interesting to medic teams.
Nothing good for medics or medical struts.
You can check on the platform's progress by selecting base facilities under the iDroid's Mother Base menu.
But what do we need a medical team for?
This guy. And that guy's face.